Cardi B bursts into tears as Stefon Diggs just announced wedding date. Nobody, absolutely nobody, was prepared for what happened next. What started as a quiet, low-key moment quickly turned into one of the most emotional scenes fans have ever witnessed, leaving Cardi B overwhelmed, trembling, and bursting into uncontrollable tears after Stefon Diggs made a wedding announcement that shook her world to its core. And the craziest part? She didn't even know it was coming. A normal day. Or so she thought. By all accounts, it was supposed to be a calm day. No flashing cameras. No red carpets. No viral headlines. Cardi B had been juggling motherhood, work, and life as usual, laughing with her kids, moving through her routine, completely unaware that Stefon Diggs had already set something life-changing into motion behind the scenes. Friends later revealed that Cardi had been feeling emotional lately, torn between excitement and uncertainty about the future. While her relationship with Stefon had been growing deeper, more serious, more intentional, marriage was never something she expected to hear announced so suddenly. Especially not like this. Stefon Diggs drops the bombshell. According to those close to the couple, Stefon Diggs had been planning this moment for weeks, quietly, carefully, and with extreme intention. He didn't want spectacle. He didn't want chaos. He wanted meaning. In a heartfelt statement delivered during a private gathering with close friends and family, Stefon calmly, but firmly, said the words that changed everything. "We've set a date." That was it. No long speech. No dramatic build-up. Just 4 words that carried the weight of a lifetime. The room reportedly went silent. And then, all eyes turned to Cardi. Cardi freezes. Then breaks down. For a brief moment, Cardi B didn't move. Her smile faded. Her hands started shaking. Her eyes filled with tears so fast that people nearby immediately knew, this wasn't just emotion, this was shock mixed with pure love. Then it happened. Cardi covered her face. Her shoulders began to tremble, and she completely broke down, crying harder than anyone had ever seen her cry in public or private. This wasn't a glamorous, Instagram-ready moment. This was raw. This was real. This was a woman realizing her life was about to change forever. Sources say Cardi kept repeating, "I didn't know. I didn't know you were serious like this." And that's when Stefon stepped forward. The moment that shattered everyone. Stefon Diggs walked straight to Cardi, gently pulling her into his arms as she cried against his chest. Witnesses say he whispered something to her that made her cry even harder. "I'm not going anywhere. This is forever." That single sentence reportedly broke her completely. Years of heartbreak. Years of public judgment. Years of questioning love, trust, and loyalty. All of it came crashing down in that moment. Cardi wasn't crying because she was sad. She was crying because, for the first time in a long time, she felt safe. Why this hit Cardi so hard? Those close to Cardi say this announcement hit differently because of everything she's been through, public breakups, emotional turbulence, and the pressure of raising children while the world constantly watches and judges. Marriage, for Cardi, was never just a fairy tale. It was a risk. It meant trust. It meant vulnerability. It meant opening her heart again in a way she once swore she never would. So when Stefon Diggs didn't just talk about marriage, but announced a real wedding date, it shattered the emotional walls Cardi had spent years building. This wasn't just love. This was commitment. Fans react, this is real love. The moment didn't stay private for long. Once word got out, fans across social media erupted with emotion. "I've never seen Cardi like this, this is different." You can tell those tears were real. Not for cameras. Stefon healed something in her. She deserves this happiness. Many fans pointed out how different Cardi looks lately, softer, calmer, more grounded, and say this announcement finally explains why. What's next for Cardi and Stefon? While the exact wedding date remains tightly guarded, insiders say the couple plans to keep things intimate, emotional, and family-focused. No circus. No chaos. Just love. Cardi, still emotional days later, reportedly told close friends. "I cried because I finally believe again." And that sentence alone says everything. Final thought. This wasn't just a wedding announcement. This was a woman reclaiming her belief in love. This was a man stepping up without hesitation. This was a moment that changed everything forever. And judging by those tears, this is a love story that's only just beginning. Cardi B bursts into tears as Stefon Diggs just announced wedding date. Nobody, absolutely nobody, saw this coming. What started as a quiet evening quickly turned into one of the most emotional, jaw-dropping moments fans have witnessed in a long time, as Cardi B was seen bursting into uncontrollable tears after Stefon Diggs made a sudden, unexpected wedding announcement that sent shockwaves through social media. And no, these weren't tears of anger. They were deep, overwhelming, life-changing tears. Ring the announcement that stopped everything. According to people close to the situation, Stefon Diggs had been sitting on this news for weeks. While fans were busy speculating, arguing online, and dissecting every post, every caption, every emoji, he was quietly planning something monumental. Then it happened. During what was supposed to be a casual, low-key moment, Stefon calmly revealed the words no one expected to hear so soon. "We've set the date." That was it. No long speech. No dramatic build-up. Just 4 words, and everything changed. Loudly crying face Cardi B's emotional breakdown. Witnesses say Cardi froze. At first, she laughed nervously, thinking it was a joke. Then she looked at Stefon's face, and realized he was dead serious. Her smile faded. Her hands started shaking. And within seconds, tears streamed down her face. This wasn't a viral, performative cry. This was raw. This was real. This was a woman overwhelmed by the weight of the moment. She reportedly covered her face, whispering, "I can't believe this is happening." Fans who have followed Cardi for years know one thing. When Cardi cries like that, it means it's hitting her deep in the soul. Broken heart. Why the tears hit so hard? Sources close to Cardi say the tears weren't about fear, they were about everything she's been through. The heartbreak. The public scrutiny. The failed relationships. The constant judgment. The pressure of being Cardi B, not just Belcalis. For once, this wasn't chaos. This wasn't drama. This was certainty. Stefon wasn't hinting. He wasn't testing the waters. He wasn't playing games. He was saying, "This is it. This is real." And that realization reportedly broke her down emotionally. Of a private moment that turned into a public storm. Even though the announcement wasn't meant for the public, word spread fast. Within hours, wedding date was trending. Fans were replaying old interviews for clues. Social media split into 2 camps, shock and celebration. Some fans screamed, "We told y'all." Others whispered, "This feels too fast." But one thing was clear, this wasn't a rumor anymore. Red Heart Stefon Diggs' quiet reassurance. While Cardi was overwhelmed, Stefon reportedly stayed calm, holding her hands, wiping her tears, reminding her she wasn't alone. He didn't rush her. He didn't pressure her. He simply told her, "We'll do this together. Every step." That sentence alone reportedly sent Cardi into another wave of tears. Because for someone who has often had to be strong by herself, hearing that meant everything. Fans noticed the signs they missed. Looking back, fans are now noticing the clues that were hiding in plain sight. Subtle changes in Cardi's tone when mentioning Stefon. The way she smiled differently in recent appearances. Stefon becoming more private, more protective. The sudden disappearance of messy public drama. It all makes sense now. Tornado. The internet reacts. Reactions poured in instantly. "I've never seen Cardi cry like that, this is serious." Those weren't sad tears. Those were "I finally feel safe" tears. Stefon didn't just announce a wedding, he announced stability. Even skeptics admitted something felt different this time. Hourglass not done. What happens next? For now, details remain closely guarded. No official date released publicly. No venue confirmed. No guest list leaked. But one thing is undeniable. A line has been crossed. There's no going back to speculation. No more, are they or aren't they? This moment changed everything. Speech balloon. Final thought. Cardi B's tears weren't weakness. They were release. The release of pain. The release of doubt. The release of a past that no longer defines her. And as Stefon Diggs' wedding announcement continues to echo across the internet, one truth stands tall. This isn't just a headline. It's a turning point. And whether fans are ready or not, Cardi B's life just entered a brand new chapter.
묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 있어. 아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주행 비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼